What's the toughest, most gut-wrenching feedback you've ever received?
Okay, the toughest feedback I ever got was from a subordinate. Someone who worked for me, she was the head of R&D at my previous company, and she said, the funniest thing just happened. You know, we have this new woman, Mary, she came out of your office, and she came to me, she says, I was just in a meeting with Mike, I had no idea what he was talking about. So I explained to her, oh, you'll get used to Mike. This is how Mike works. His mind goes off, and he's gonna take you on a journey, and it's a great journey, and you don't know where he's gonna go, but at the end of the journey, you're gonna get it. And so what I say to you is enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, but always remember, you're here, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be so far past you. So she's telling me this as just like a fun anecdote, and I'm crestfallen. I said, are you serious? That's how I come across? She goes, oh, absolutely. So you mean I kind of go off, and she said, yeah, people can't follow you. And I was just blown away because no one ever said it that way. And she said it as just for fun. So I became very mindful that I know I think fast, and I know I think not always linearly. Sometimes I'm perfectly linear, sometimes I'm much more circuitous and all over the place, and I'm a creative thinker. So I'm very mindful of that. So if I see myself going into a long, drawn-out story, if I go on, I'll say, I'm going to take you through a little sidestep for a second. Bear with me. So I try to be very mindful of it. But that was the most painful thing, and something I work on to this day. And it's been about 7 years since I've heard that comment. I work on it every day.
How do you work on it?
Just be mindful of it. Because the funny thing is, when it comes to emotions, like I can empathize with you in terms of like, you know, love and hate and pity and sorrow, because those are emotions we all feel. But I don't understand the way you think, because we all think differently, and it's filtered through the way we think. I think we all think the same way, but we don't think the same way. So we do things like Myers-Briggs tests. In my company, we've done true colors, really great ways to understand how people think. And it's given me a lot of insight, but mostly what's made me realize is, I don't think like everybody. And not that I'm special, everyone thinks very differently. But if people can't follow me, that's not a good thing. So I'm very, very mindful of it. Now, let's just say I haven't gotten to where I am if I was a complete crazy person, but it's just I do, when I'm like in a creative moment, I can just go off for a while.